Good afternoon, viewers. Hello, how are you doing? This another moment with David. I'm here today to talk about the incident that is happening in Rivers, the river politics. The governor of River, I see him swimming in a river of politics. In some of my previous videos, if you go back to check, I've actually been running an episode on suggestive way out of Nigerian economic woes, and I have also spoken about the opportunity at which the Igbos could key into in becoming the next president of Nigeria. You need to understand that in terms of governance, politics, and all that, you must be able to collaborate and you must be ready to stoop to conquer. Before I deviate from anywhere, let me go back to the point of this issue of wike. Fubara, if anybody is telling you that I think it's too early for you to start having problem with this state of assembly, it's too early for you to start having problem with wike or whosoever, because I read today you said I'm not your son, you can't order me around, don't forget I'm your accountant general. Look, let me tell you something. You have to be careful of your words. They can be used against you. And I hear a lot of people saying, comment about saying, why do we have government everywhere in the world? Anything that has to do with position of power, there are people who determine power. Even in the US, it was the godfathers that gave power to Donald Trump. And when they felt that he has misused it, they withdrew it, they gave it to Biden. So I don't know. See, there are two people who decide who become power, who become president, who sit at the position of power: the bourgeoisie and the people. The only difference that in some society or in some organization or in some enterprise, people try the bourgeoisie, which you regard as godfather, the kingpins, they observe what do the people want. Maybe it's quite different somehow in this country or in Africa as a whole. But on this issue that we are talking about, let nobody deceive you. Check the records. Check the records. If you feel, even if you win this case at the moment, even if you are able to get out of this present storm of impeachment, it looks as if you cannot become the next governor again. You have shown a high level of disloyalty. You have to be loyal. If anybody is not coming to tell you that be a man, be the governor, no, you concord to your agreement in when you were inaugurated. You were full of praises to him. So how come you just suddenly changed? And I don't think wike is even asking for what he doesn't give. I could have said that earlier, maybe 6 months. I could have probably said maybe wike is asking for what he can't give. But at the moment, his level of loyalty to the president, it shows that he's asking for what he gives. Fubara, if it matters to you to dish out good administration to your people, you must try to be and I learned, maybe it's a prophecy, that Ayofayo Shifoma has told you, and wike is somebody that you cannot fight with. Go and check his antecedents. There are two people in politics that you have to be careful of fighting them. Tinubu and wike, they seem to have similarity. They are not just godfather like that. Wike has been able to relegate Amechi. You see, Amechi is not talking now. He's dead politically. Let the records have it today. Amechi is dead politically. Whether he gives audience to any company, he's dead politically. PDP cannot see, they can't take him. Go back to the records. How he betrayed PDP to go to APC. And now APC is seeing him as a traitor. So in politics, there's a lot of humility, loyalty, sacrifice. I mean, there are sometimes you just have to take something, not because it's not your right, but you just have to understand and appreciate the relationship you had from the beginning. If without wike, could you have become the governor? You could have become the governor. Why didn't you go on your own? If you want to make a change that you are trying to, that's the ideology you are claiming. You are not a son. In politics, you are a son. If people are not telling you that hard truth, you are a son. When Ambode showed that people say I can walk, he has been replaced. When you are loyal and humble, you always make your way. This issue of loyalty, humility, and is what a lot of people are even missing out. Some people are supposed to be great, but because they want to prove that they can do it without people, to become anything, you'll be recommended. I don't see how we are going to get out of this mess, because it looks as if this mess will keep occurring frequently and all that. You fight in Wike. I remember the G5 governors. The guy is a smart guy. He already observed that this Peter Obi is not going to take us anywhere. He pulled himself out. He went to negotiate. And I think that if Atiku is to be told the hard truth, if he has any time that he's personally reflecting on the mistake that he has made, he shouldn't have shut out Wike. Because if he had listened to Wike, he had supported Wike, he would have become the president today. That means that's another thing. That's another kudos to Tinubu. That's another point that shows that Tinubu is an highly intelligent politician. Was able to spot. And about 2014, this is how he spotted the misunderstanding between Amechi and the wife of the president of Jonathan then. And he quickly keyed into it and pulled Amechi together that look, the house is not in order. This is an opportunity to buy Amechi to our side. And now he bought Wike and he paid Wike back with a very juicy position, with a respectable position. So if you are now ranting that just 3 months, you are already complaining. You should go back and dialogue and negotiate. In politics, you must always learn to negotiate. You are a puppy, you are a baby in this game now. If anybody is disturbing you, deceiving you, you can do it. They will just kill your political career. Look at what happened. Look at what is happening to the governor of Edo State. If he leaves this governorship now, he's dead. He's even struggling. What he's fighting this guy Adams for is what he's trying to do. He also wants to impose people. So it's something that we must now learn to understand. He fought Adams. Now the way things are going, the way the polity of this country is going, let anybody quote me now. In the near future, Wike and Adam or Shomole are going to be friends and they will work together. So where? Because if Wike already see Godwin Obaseki as a traitor, he already see him as somebody that is proud, that kind of thing. PDP. So you see now, so where is Godwin going to stay? There are some people that they are dying politically. I feel that time that Godwin Obaseki was having issue with Adams or Shomole, he was supposed to go and negotiate with him. Negotiation will never be off the table. For you to get up, the way up is down. This little thing we are saying, it happens in the family too, where some younger ones just feel that their elder ones is wrong and they want to wash the dirty linen of the brother outside because they are getting some supposed public support, and some parents has encouraged it and it has run down their lives. So I think Fubara should be careful, or else he will just die politically, and all the people that are supporting him now will just leave him. So Wike is somebody that I remember Wike when the G5 governors, I was able to play his cards. Only him and look at the other governor. They are off the political scene. Autumn is gone. You are dealing with hippopotamus. Go and check his antecedents and understand that look, you cannot just raise up. If you are counter general, if they remove you just be exposing what will be relevant, as if you don't understand how the society works. The same people that say, Wike, nobody. He will just deal with you the way Putin is dealing with Ukraine. So you better sit down and get your asses right. I hope that you will be able to escape this impeachment. The best advice I will give to you: go watch what you are saying, so that when they are doing reconciliation for you, those words will not stand against you. Go back and knock things out. If you negotiate with Wike will call those guys to order. If they push you out, you've not really done anything to convince the river people that you are very active. So don't expect so much support from the riverside people. You are fighting somebody that is from the creek. Well, you are both from the creek, but he has run the creek than you. So thank you very much, my viewers. Somebody will follow up with us, and I'll begin to unveil to you the coming event. You see, another point I need to bring out from this is that look at when Peter Obi started. I said it to people. I said, be careful. Peter Obi, Labour Party, even Peter Obi himself, I can assure you that his chances of becoming president in this country is 5 to 95. Because I don't think any party can trust him. PDP will not take him back. Labour Party don't trust him. And APC. And he cannot go and start a new party himself. So you need to understand how politics work. This is politics. Politics is not about emotion and sentiment. It's about principles and rules. You understand the principle how it works? When Peter Obi was going around campaigning, saying the negativity, talking about the bad people, bad people, bad people, Tinubu was having sleepless night, working hard, strategically underground. How do I? He was going to the grassroots. While you were gaining public and you become an entertainer unconsciously. Because anybody that wants to say that I'm wrong today, ask me how many states has Labour Party be able to win on Peter Obi's reputation. They couldn't win any state. Even some of their representatives are even leaving the party to APC. Maybe you are not aware. Go check the records. And at the moment now, sef, even when they were telling them don't take the, so if we have so many things, you need to understand the society, the terrain, or the politics that you are running. Thank you very much. I'm grateful. We look forward to keep updating us on the political analysis of this country. Thank you. God bless.